Hello Gemini, so I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of August 2025. As always, tarot is not in charge, okay? The only thing that tarot does is it takes a temperature check. It's literally a guide. You're the one that's in charge, so if anything comes out of the reading that you don't like the look of, then it's completely within your power to change, okay? Now, you've got the armadillo and protection, and this one actually came out reversed. So I'll get to why it was reversed in a minute. It says you're entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past, right? So with this one being reversed, there's a feeling of repeating past mistakes, okay? Doing the exact same thing that you did before and expecting a different result, but not really doing it in a different way this time, okay? So if you must repeat something from your past, make sure that you do it in a different way this time, okay? You are definitely entering a phase of your life where you're needing to be a little bit more open, a little bit more receptive. It's great to have boundaries. It's fantastic to stand up for yourself. But sometimes that can get out of control in the way of literally just pushing everybody away, okay? And that's just as unhealthy as giving literally everyone the benefit of the doubt and welcoming everyone in, right? That there needs to be that healthy balance here with your boundaries. So the outside situation that you're dealing with, abundance, beautiful. Abundance, that could be opportunities, it could be additional finances, it could be more time to do the things that you enjoy doing. Abundance means lots of different things for lots of different people, okay? Abundance is what you make it. The same as opportunities. Opportunities are what you make it. At the bottom of the deck, you have got trickery. Okay, so this is the strongest overall energy. Trickery. Now, you can see that this crow or raven is hiding what looks like a pebble or a piece of food or something. It's going to be something that is precious and significant to this guy, right? And he's hiding it away, he's stashing it away, pretending like he doesn't have it. And then you've got this raven in the background who's like, oh, where is it? Where's it gone, right? So I need to clarify this because this could be a couple of different things. This could indicate you're needing to hide what you have, right? Because it's yours, you need to protect it, right? And basically pretend like you don't have it, okay? Because you know how some people, they can get really jealous and spiteful when you've got and they don't, and they feel entitled, right, to what it is that you have. So it could be that kind of trickery. Like who's not to say that this raven is the actual original owner of whatever this precious little thing is here that he's hiding, okay? He could be the original owner, or he could be the thief, right? Either or. It could be working that way too. So if something of yours has been taken, stolen, it's randomly gone missing, right? And you feel in your guts, okay, that's strange because I definitely put it there and now it's no longer there. And then you've got an inkling of who might have done it, right? But they're pretending like they're none the wiser, right? So for example, say if I leave my snake ring on the table and then I go away for an hour and the snake ring's gone missing, right? And I'm like, okay, where's my snake ring gone? I left it there on the table. There's only been one other person in this room. It was probably them, right? So I ask them and they're like, what? You have a snake ring? I didn't know that you even owned one of those. Do you know what I mean? It's like really weird and really obvious at the same time. So it could be playing out like that as well, Gemini. So this one's saying for you to be aware of your surroundings, okay? To use logical judgment and definitely protect what is precious to you. Now that could manifest in any way in your actual life, okay? It could be a physical thing, right? It could literally be an item of jewelry that is very, very precious to you that you're needing to keep safe, right? Or it could be your content, right? That seems to be going on quite a lot recently, as you guys all know, right? Content thieves are literally everywhere. It could be about that too. So take it as it resonates. Can you tell us more about this trickery? For Gemini, please. What's going on with this trickery? Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Loss, lack. Yeah. Still doesn't really clear up what side of the table this energy is coming from. Because Five of Pentacles is saying, okay, that there's lack energy. That would happen when someone's stolen, okay? It's like it was there 1 minute, it's now no longer there. That would be the Five of Pentacles. It can also be, it can be jealousy, like someone has and another person does not have, okay? Lack mentality. So that's the cause. Abundance. So this is the situation. This is what you're dealing with. So what's going on with this abundance message for Gemini, please? Oh, okay. That was getting a little bit aggressive there. So if this is another person, which I very much suspect it does involve another person here, Gemini, be prepared for them to get a little bit aggressive with you. Okay. Yeah, see, Five of Swords. That's why it's important to feel out what's going on with the energy rather than just taking each card at face value. Okay. Like, this is aggressiveness. But it also says, Gemini, with very clever thinking, you will overcome your adversaries, okay? You will overcome your adversaries. This is someone being aggressive, they're being a bully, they're being very, very entitled. Why are they being entitled? What are they being entitled about? Your abundance, your opportunities in life, the stuff that you already have, the shit that belongs to you, okay? The stuff that you earned, that you worked for, that's why they're being aggressive. You have, they do not, you're being told, protect your shit, okay? At all costs, protect your shit. Your internal world, distance. Okay, so with this one, there are indications that this incoming situation is coming from an individual that you would consider as being someone close to you, or they were close to you at one point. Okay, your inner world is asking for you to limit your association with this individual, okay? If you can go no contact with them, that would be ideal. If it's someone that you're unable to go 100% no contact with for whatever reason, then minimal contact. But you needn't to put distance, physical, mental and emotional distance between yourself and this aggressor. Okay, whoever they are, like even if they're related to you, right? You have to put that distance between yourself and your aggressor, because they're coming after your shit, right? There's no question of that now. They're coming after your shit. They want what you have. They're not entitled to that. They can do one. Literally, they can do one. You got the Star. That's also coming out in your internal energies to clarify this distance. So by putting distance between yourself and your aggressor, that is the correct course of action, okay? At that point, you're then going to be able to start the healing process, because your Star energy is all about healing, nurturing. It's the place where your dreams and wishes come true. I just needed to reach over there and press the button on my camera again. I have to leave my doorbell camera sitting off the side because I'm waiting for an important delivery and I can't afford to miss it. This is one of those. It's not something that you won't get it bounced back anyway. So yeah, kind of. Anyway, the star. The place where your dreams and wishes come true, right? Putting distance between yourself and this individual is going to be the single best course of action that you have taken. Yeah, because you can no longer invest in this, okay? You can no longer invest in this nonsense. It is literally a waste of your time, okay? Getting further involved with this individual, with their cruel ways. Listen, you're not going to be able to convince this person to start behaving like a reasonable individual, right? It's just not going to happen. So putting that distance between yourselves, that's the only reasonable thing that you're going to be able to do here, okay? Seven of Pentacles reversed, that indicates the lack of growth, right? That's someone who is, there's no effort here. On whoever this aggressor is, they are very low effort, okay? They do not care about long-term consequences, right? They're all about the immediate gratification without putting in the hard work, whereas you're quite the opposite, Gemini. You're a very hard worker indeed, and it would be such a shame for your hard work to be taken advantage of. And at that point, Gemini, I am going to have to go take a break because guess what? That's the delivery just arrived, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so what is in your blind spot to do with this situation? Fear. So this would indicate that you're potentially being blinded by fear, okay? There's too much focus on the potential consequences of having to cut this person off, Gemini. And there's not enough emphasis being put on, well, actually, that's going to free me up. Okay, that's going to be the best thing that I can do for myself. There's too much emphasis on, oh, but this, that, and the next. Oh, but they are such and such. Oh, but, so on and so forth. There always seems to be an excuse as to why you have to put up with this bullshit from this individual, and not enough emphasis being put on how much better your life is going to be, which you know deep down in your heart and in your soul, you know that your life is going to drastically improve as soon as you start putting limitations on your communication with this individual, okay, or their access to you. You need to limit their access to you. But for whatever reason, there is a fear surrounding you needing to do that. Ace of Cups, okay. Yeah, that's the expectations that are put on you. And I suspect that this is going to be a member of your family. Oh, but that's your parent. Oh, but that's your sibling. Oh, but that's your grandparent. Like, whoever this is. Okay. What else? For Gemini's blind spot, please. Can you have another card for this? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Afraid of coming across as not being loving. Afraid of this individual thinking all sorts of things about you that are untrue, right? Afraid to look like you're not compassionate, or that you're not able to be a good person, right? Listen, everybody has it built into them that they want to be liked, right? It's perfectly natural, very, very normal. Because back in the day, if we were kicked out of the clan or the group, whatever it was, that would mean certain death, right? So this desire to be loved and liked and approved of and accepted, that's built into us, it's hardwired into us. But these days, you need to keep in mind that things are very different these days, okay? It no longer, like for us to be pushed out, it would no longer mean certain danger, right? Because the world's a much different place now. Not necessarily better, just different. So there's fear surrounding emotions, compassion, empathy, softness, right? But the whole thing, Gemini, is your kindness and your generosity has absolutely been taken as being a weakness, okay? So in a roundabout way, your fear has manifested, right? So the best thing to do in this situation is to definitely put some boundaries in place. So what is working against you at this time? Soar. So you're unable to ascend. You're unable to move on to the next stage of your life, whatever that might be, while you've got this dead weight around your ankle, as it were. Okay? There's restrictions being put on your own freedoms. That's what's working against you. Because these cards, when they come out in the position of what is working against you, that's akin to it coming out reversed. Okay. Can you tell us more about this energy and why it's working against Gemini, please? This also indicates that whoever it is that's being aggressive towards you, they're only thinking about how they can progress. They're only thinking about what's in it for them. Okay, yeah. 9 of Swords, the Nightmare card, anxiety. It's possible for some of you guys that your own anxiety is what is working against you. Your own anxiety of having to deal with people exactly like how I've described has hindered your ability and has made you afraid of love, being loved, and being in love. Okay. There's certainly a severe lack of trust in people that has come through your own life experiences of basically being treated like shit. So, of course, when someone's life experience is teaching them, people are see you next Tuesdays, they're vile, they're evil, they cannot be trusted, they're all bad, yada, yada, yada. When that's been someone's life experience, it's really, really difficult to try and convince them otherwise until they have experienced genuine, unconditional love for themselves, right? Until your life experience changes up, you're going to struggle to believe that there are actually good people out there. That's what's working against you. So what's working for you at this time, Gemini? Memory. Okay, so memory is working for you. You have met some good people. Maybe not many, but you have met some. Okay. Yeah, see, 10 of Pentacles. In the upright position as well. Really good, safe, secure individuals. You know deep down that they are out there. Right? Now, to go back to the situation where someone's dealing with what I suspect is an incredibly difficult, incredibly entitled member of their family that they're unable to go 100% no contact with at this time, what would work in your favor, Gemini, is to remind the rest of your family, other members of your family, about what this individual has done to you and to other people. Okay. It's like they could do with a bit of a memory refresh, right? Especially if they're not thinking logically at the moment and they're all about, oh, well, we have to stick together no matter what, right? Just out of conformity, just out of this false sense of loyalty, right? It's all manipulation, whichever way you try and spin it. 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, 2 sixes here back to back. I mean, that's powerful, okay? Because this indicates good friendships, harmony, collectiveness, reaching an important milestone here, right? Very strong connections, very tight relationships. That this is positive energy. It's definitely positive, because that 6 of Wands is the Lord of Victory, right? So what's working for you at this time is to focus your efforts and your energy on individuals who are safe, secure, grounded, well-rounded, balanced, who are loyal to you and have proven in the past their loyalty to you, okay? 6 of Cups, that's nostalgic energy. So this can involve a whole group of people from your past, right? It's all about pleasure. Comfort is very, very healing. It's positive memories. The individuals that you're familiar with. What's under there? A King of Wands. It's taking action, being determined. Man or woman doesn't make a difference. But it's time for you to take action, right? You don't have to put up with bullshit people just because they happen to be related to you or they happen to be associating with your closest circle, okay? You don't have to bring shitty people into your circle just because those already within your circle are dealing with that person, okay? It doesn't work that way. And a King of Wands definitely understands that very, very clearly, because a King of Wands individual, they need to be really careful about who they trust because they're constantly on the go, right? They're constantly busy. They're constantly doing something. They need to hold on to their vision, right, in order to get anything done. It's also very creative and optimistic energy, right? So hold on to your optimism and your sense of self here. Okay, right. I think I forgot to mention as well, Gemini, the free gift giveaway this month. You definitely want to go check it out because I am gifting this beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot. So watch this. Hello, so this month's free gift giveaway, I am going to be continuing the theme of getting rid of some decks out of my own personal stash that I no longer use and that I don't have space to keep anymore, okay? So this gift giveaway, it is not sponsored by anybody. It's literally decks that have come from my own private collection that I definitely need to find new homes for. So this month's gift giveaway until August the 31st is this beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot by Saint Soleil. Now, the deck itself comes with the gift box and they provide it in 2 halves so you can fit all the decks in. It's got this beautiful gold edges on it and you can see that I've used this deck a few times. I just don't get to use it as often as what I would like and I'm running out of space to keep all these decks. So I've got one of these to give away. It also comes with the Aura Quartz crystal and of course the beautiful table cover. There it is. I'll switch out the camera so you guys can see the cover. So that comes with the deck as well. And it's got the Saint Soleil emblem on there as well. Okay, just as you can see, it is the original deck. It is not a copy or anything like that. With this one being the Advanced Tarot, it did not come with a guidebook. Okay, however, if you do need help reading this deck, then I'm quite happy to send you instructions on how you can read it through an email to the winner. Okay, so don't worry if you're not an advanced reader, you can still enter this gift giveaway. Yeah, I will just send you the instructions. So your comment below is going to be your entry into this month's free gift giveaway. Please don't leave personal information or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below that you're interested in rehoming this particular deck. Okay? But yeah, now back to your reading. So what else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini? Oh? But why? Okay, yeah, look, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Exactly. Exactly. There's not a single person on the planet that is worth you losing your sense of self, your authenticity, your autonomy, right? There's nobody on the planet that's worth losing that over. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it, yeah. So by limiting or cutting off this individual's access to you, it is going to be a sacrifice. However, it is going to be well worth making. A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit, okay? So it's not going to be a smooth or straight road towards your success, okay? It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be winding. Again, absolutely will be worth it though. It's going to be worth the efforts that you put in, okay? Expect the unexpected also with this detour energy. Stop spending less time worrying about your appearance. You're enough. Yes, someone clearly has been making you feel like you're not good enough in some way, shape or form. Okay. And the truth is, you were always good enough. You were always good enough. They just... like, clearly, there's the energy of someone around you who just doesn't see the value in anyone or anything, okay? Because they're so self-absorbed. Rejection is for your protection. Yeah, that speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? You're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. Again, it speaks for itself. This is the reason why this is happening now, okay? I promise you it does get better. There is hope. There's more to know than what you currently know, yes. So there's going to be more information that comes out as time goes on. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Yep. So you're plenty ready. And if you were being honest with yourself, you were ready for this change a long time ago. The wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. Yeah. It's a reminder that this too shall pass. Okay, what else for Gemini, please? Reflecting. It's time to remember the past and bring that wisdom forward to assist you now. Yeah, that's a similar message to what you got in your what is working for you message, right? With the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands, right? Remembering the past energy, and bring that wisdom forward to help you achieve your success. Really, really similar. Okay, Okay, what else for Gemini? Also, Gemini, if you've not yet subscribed, then definitely do consider doing so. 43% of my viewers are not subscribed, and it would make a huge difference to my channel, okay? There's no membership fees or anything like that on my channel. It's all completely free. Okay, so those who have won major victories realize that all of the resources to win are within, and that most knowledge needed to succeed is acquired after action. Yeah. Experience, building up experience. You've got all of the resources that you need already to succeed. Okay, it's just a matter of getting it done with this King of Wands energy. Right? Okay, so let's take a look at your emergency affirmation for exceptionally stupid days. This one's just a little bit of fun at the end of your reading, okay? Don't take this text seriously. It's very sarcastic. Okay, I alone have taken control over my need to control everything. Not really sarcastic, that one. In fact, that's quite logical. I alone have taken control over my need to control everything. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting for you to get a sensible card, but there you go. That is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeia@tarot.com. My link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to enter this month's free gift giveaway. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.